Alright, good morning. This morning, depending on your location, what actually is trending? I just finished a little warm-up exercise just to keep myself healthy. It is important. What is trending on social media? Let's keep politics a bit apart because that is what is coming next on my next video. Let's talk about Sowore, VDM, B-Lord, and all other antagonistic creators on social media. Those who I call half-baked, brained and shallow-minded engagement, social media, money-seeking, hobgoblins. Hobgoblins, that is what I call them. Let us start on the fact that is, VDM is a very young man, a younger brother of mine and many of us. Like in my family, VDM is younger than our own last born. But that doesn't make any difference that he is on the right track. Let me tell you, leaders of tomorrow, you call yourself. But do you have the potentials to be a leader? Old man with grey hairs, empty-minded hobgoblins. Buhari, as you might hate him or like him, wasn't up to 30. They are all under 30s when they became presidents, number one citizen, commanders and leaders at the national level. Can you do that? You are on social media arguing on what is right and what is wrong, beating drum for your fellow hobgoblins, those who are bending you down and sitting on your heads. For social media engagement, that is where your own maturity and whatever ended. Don't you see you're wasting your time? What are we not talking about? So, what are we fighting for? I am an Igbo man from Anambra who should be supporting B-Lord if he is right. But that is not the orientation of an Igbo man in average. I am not that stupid to jump into the gutter and start swimming with somebody because he is of my tribe, he is of my ethnicity, he speaks the same language with me. They say those who are living in the glass house do not throw stones. Those who have something to lose, do they go about fighting? Let me put it in a very simple and understandable way. A hen with chickens, don't go far away, be it seeking for food or for anything at all. Stays close the chicks and protect them no matter what, even when it is chasing the enemy or the predators. Doesn't go far away. So why do you leave that and start chasing clout with somebody who actually you know his job is to call on every illegality in the society, who is doing his job and doing it right? If you have brain, you are childish, B-Lord, my brother. Yes, if you're brained or you have somebody who are really adult-minded, logically, pragmatically, you have a lot to face, your business and all. You should be you should be sober, you should be, strong-willed. Your priority should be on your business and what happens to them if you're no more there to, face them. So you go on and do all sorts of things you do, and when the time comes for you to take the consequences, or according to the law, you are crying and your followers are crying. I'm not going to follow you in doing that. Then to Sowore, when your atrocities or what is devious antics accumulated, karma will just envelop you and you will deliver yourself to the doorsteps of the least of your expectation to flog you on public. Everything very dark man Martin is saying about Sowore is not just truth, but fact. I have not seen that person who is better than every other person without no experience, without no evidence, without nothing to show. Where is that person? SUG president, a blackmailer. I mean, somebody who has not handled a public office with that money, that billions and trillions of people under his care and take control of them. Then power that intoxicates and be able to control that power and still maintains empathy, humanity, and didn't digress. Then comes out to say, I've done this, I've done that. It's not by ranting. A whole lot of you are just waking up when things are falling apart. I see a whole lot of people now waking up and saying, we need a better government. It is no longer your turn or our turn. Emilio Khan, Agbado and all that. You know the history of the person in power. And now you're waking up. See, I must always tell you that you cannot solve a problem by sweeping it under the carpet. No. If you sweep it under the carpet, you're making it worse. It will be there and accumulate and become almost impossible to be solved. So the best thing to do is to expose that problem, and people now know that there is a problem, And then if you cannot solve it, immediately you start, preempting situations that will lead to escalation of such problem. So Sowore is more dangerous than what you see today in power. Somebody who will go publicly and blackmail a whole lot of people and walk free. Do you think if it is in the same country, if you're alleged, you must, prove it? Yes. If you allege the rubbish, you go to the court and prove it. And when you fail to do that, you face the consequences. It's just that even him and the law and all, they just ranting and shouting, and a whole lot of people ignore him because when you now try to shout intimidation. The law is illegal, even the law. The person, things are falling apart. But let me tell you, his time is numbered. A very little thing will mess him up, just like he is being rubbed on the ground right now. So there's nothing you can do about it. If you rant at the end of it, truth remaineth truth, even when it is buried. It remaineth truth. So the earlier you wake up, the better. Thank you and God bless you. On the next, I will remind you, not just telling you, just a brief record of those who are seeking for power today in the name of the only two persons, Chibika Amechi and Abubakar Atiku, the former vice president. Those are the two I will just remind you. We already have the records of His Excellency Mr. Peter Obi. Thank you and God bless you. Stand up for what is right. In an unjust society, silence is a crime.